everybody, it's Frances here, and Wonfes just happened yesterday, and I really wanted to talk to you guys about some of my favorite figures that were announced. Some have been previously announced, so now we're getting to see them painted. Other ones, I didn't even know they existed. Apparently they'd been announced like a month ago, but still, I want to talk to you about it. Prefacing this, these are all like my favorites, things that I saw at Wonfes that made me go, holy crap, I need these so badly. I cannot wait for these figures to come out. So definitely not covering everything that got announced at Wonfes, just the few favorites of mine. So first off, the one that I was really excited about that I didn't even know was coming out was the 1/4 scale Kudusu bunny. And it's from Steins Gate, and okay, I know some people don't like these 1/4 scale bunny girls because, I mean, they're kind of pointless. You know, you're taking characters from an anime that have never been in a bunny suit, and we're just gonna throw them in a bunny suit because why the hell not? You know what? I love them. I have a huge addiction to bunny girls, and this Kudusu is something that I'm just gonna like instant pre-order the moment she comes out. So definitely like the way she's holding her tie, the way Freen does with their bunny girls, how they actually have actual fishnets on, kills me. Oh my god, it is something I absolutely adore, and I totally need this figure, so this is definitely going into my collection. Then next, okay, so I gotta preface this a little bit. I never buy Kotobukiya figures. I just don't. It's not my thing. But the thing is that most of the time they show like a beautiful sculpt, and then once it gets to paint, it's like, oh, it's not good. There are a handful of Koto figures that I have. Like I have the Cardcaptor Sakura, and I also have Shaoran, and those are really beautiful, but they are not without their problems. Even though I'm like really excited for this figure, I'm still really hesitant because we haven't seen him painted, but they are making a My Hero Academia uzaku figure. I'm dying. I am completely obsessed with My Hero Academia. It is absolutely amazing, and you guys should definitely check it out if you've not seen it already. This uzaku figure I'm really excited about. I really like his pose. It's from the Artifacts J line, which is usually, I have a little bit more hopes with Artifacts J within the Koto brand. Hopefully he's not Japan only like the other My Hero Academia figures are. That doesn't mean that we can't get a hold of it. That definitely means that you have to make sure that you're pre-ordering him from like a Japanese retailer like AmiAmi, and then don't wait, because then it'll be the same thing with these Nendroids, and the Nendroids are beautiful, but they're going well over $100 and impossible to find. I snagged Deku for like way too much money with like a really damaged box, but I didn't care because I throw away my boxes now. We'll get to that on another story, but Deku is amazing and I absolutely love him. Next, okay, Hobby Max is making a Chi figure from Chobits, and I'm way too excited. I adore Chi. I adore Chobits. It's one of my favorite series. There's no information apart from they've just announced it, so of course we don't have a sculpt. We haven't seen her painted. It could come out like years from now. It could get scrapped for all we know. But I'm still excited in the hopes that, you know what, if they've secured the license, that means that more people are going to start getting the license, and more people are going to start making Chobits figures, and that means I get to actually own a decent Chobits figure for once in my life. So there's this title from Good Smile that they worked forever ago with called Beatless. And okay, so Beatless got turned into anime, and I still haven't even watched the anime because I'm the worst fan in the world, but the Beatless anime is supposed to be like really crap. But the figures are so good. There's this original Beatless figure from Good Smile that they'd released a million years ago that was like nobody bought like here in the US because we didn't know what Beatless was, and so I got my hands on her. But Beatless is beautiful. I only know the art, which is Red Juice, and they're making another version of this Lakia figure, 2018 version. The sculpt is phenomenal. I cannot wait. As mentioned, I have a thing for Beatless. I have a thing for the artwork. I still need to watch the anime, but I'm kind of just worried that it's going to be like real bad and like turn me off. So now I'm just kind of like, maybe I'm just not even going to watch it, and I'm going to be blissfully ignorant, and I'm going to have this beautiful figure. Also, they announced a re-release of the original version. When did that come out? A million years ago. But they announced a re-release. Then, okay, I won't lie, I am totally tired of Miku. I have way too many Miku figures. I don't even listen to Miku music anymore. I'm just done with Miku. And every time I see a new Miku figure, I'm like, that's beautiful. I doubt I'm going to buy it. But this one that came out, I'm kind of a little shocked with myself how much I loved it. It's by Freen. It is 1/7 scale, and it's like Miku in a wedding outfit. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting married this year. I'm just like, marriage and weddings and how beautiful, and now I'm obsessed and I totally want it. I think it's because I'm getting married this year. That's the only reason why I like her. Otherwise, I do think she's absolutely beautiful, and the paint is amazing. What I think is interesting is that she's just categorized as Miku and not Snow Miku, but she's got blue hair. So what's up with that? Okay, this one didn't have a scale listed, so I don't know exactly how big it is, but I'm totally obsessed with it. But I won't lie, I'm most likely not gonna buy this. I love that it exists. Like, my childhood is just like, yeah, that's the coolest thing ever. But I cannot help but love this Mew versus Mewtwo from Pokemon. It is so beautiful, and I'm obsessed with it, but we'll see how much it costs. And if it's under 100, which I doubt, maybe I'll splurge on it. Then, okay, so this one, it was shown off at Wonfes. Technically, I'm cheating because she's already out for pre-order. I just wanted to bring it up again because, you know what? I love Kotobukiya. Ignore the haters. I thought it was amazing. I am still obsessed with the show. And this Colin figure of her in, like, her, like, tight body plug suit, like, piloting the mech. Oh my god, it's everything I love about figures. Everything I love about figures is in this Colin, and she's amazing. She's out for pre-order. She's actually a limited exclusive only to like this Bandai shop and like this Mega House shop and a couple other ones, but you can get her on AmiAmi. So if you still needed to get her, do it, because she's amazing and she's beautiful, and I'm really excited to own this one. And more Kotobukiya figures is always better for me, so I'm down. This new one that's like bikini version, like splash version is what it's called, of Sakura, I am obsessed with. I know it's so dumb. I actually normally don't like bikini figures. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like them because it's like too lewd, because trust me, I love nude figures. I love nude and I love lewd. But sometimes bikini figures feel like a little cheap and lazy to me. It's a sculpting issue for me as to why I don't really like bikini figures usually. But I'm obsessed with this figure. My hope is that the line does well enough and we can fulfill my fiance's fantasies of them making a Hinata figure in a swimsuit. Minor change. It's too hot in my house and I'm sweating, so I had to put my hair up and dab my face a little bit. But yes, getting back to this. So we're also getting a Shikamaru. I love Shikamaru. Everything's mendokusai and everything's just bothersome, and he's just way too cool for school, and I love him. So I'm really excited that he's getting a figure, and I'm really happy that the Naruto Gals line is continuing as well with Temari. So now I can have Shikamaru and Temari together forever, happy and in love. Because I love the ships that they did with Boruto. The only one that still like didn't work for me was like Ino and Crop Top Dude, because Crop Top Dude just bothered the heck out of me for no reason apart that he wore a stupid crop top and I don't like him. Here is another figure I'm telling you right now I doubt I'm gonna buy, but I love it. But it is this 1/1 scale bust of Rem from ReZero. Now, I'll go on a whole tangent one of these days about why Rem is best girl and Amelia sucks. But definitely this figure is so beautiful. It's by Furyu, and it's by like this line that they have called F-Nex, and because Furyu usually does like prize figures, so it seems like they're trying to go into like more of the higher end scales. Then okay, so I never buy prize figures. Like, I never go out of my way to buy prize figures unless either the sculpt is really cute or I'm like obsessed with the character and I need everything about them. So if it's like Yoko from Gurren Lagann, who I actively go out and buy everything I can of her, then I would. These ones, I feel like out of all the Sega Prize figures, a lot of them were really beautiful. These were the only two that called my attention. First was the Sakura Kinomoto figure from the new Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card series. I really like this design. I do have a problem with Cardcaptor Sakura in that I buy everything I can get my hands on it as well. It is my all-time favorite series, so I'm most likely going to be picking up this prize figure because she's so beautiful. But also, I really liked this Angel Rem figure. I'm really sad that it's a prize figure because that means the quality is going to be really low in comparison to, say, one of the other top-tier companies if, say, like an Alter or a Good Smile pick this up. So I'm really sad that it's Sega. I'm still going to most likely buy it because it's so pretty. And then this other figure that got announced, it was just an announcement. We just saw the image that it's going to be based off of, so there's no sculpt yet. But I'm really excited. There's a C2 coming out from Kanukawa. Now, Kanukawa, I don't really know them as a figure manufacturer. I mean, they've assisted with planning with a lot of figures that I own, but they haven't been the ones manufacturing them themselves. This one is listed as that it's going to be just Kanukawa, so we'll see how it comes out. What gives me high hopes is that there is this Rem, this 1/7 scale Rem in a yukata that they'd announced. Now, they didn't show it painted, but they showed the sculpt, and the sculpt on that was absolutely beautiful. So I'm really hoping that the C2 is going to be really well done, and I really hope that this paint on this Rem in the yukata is going to be as beautiful as I'm anticipating because I love Rem. Okay, so Orchid Seed had a really big showing as well. Orchid Seed showed a bajillion figures that I was just drooling over. As usual, though, I couldn't have shown you because they're all 18 plus, but they're stunningly gorgeous. The one that I felt I could show you well enough is this Soniko that they're making, and it's a summer vacation version. And I already own a few Orchid Seed figures. I really love their quality. I own 2 Orchid Seed Soniko figures already as well, so I'm really excited for this one just because I feel like I really like how Orchid Seed handles her proportions, because I feel like Soniko's proportions really differ depending on the manufacturer of the figure, and I really like how they handle it when Orchid Seed is in charge of it. And then this figure, it's just an announcement as well. It's just the photo we saw, but it's from a company called Emon Toys. They'd announced a Yuko from XXX Holic. I know people call it other things. I've always called it XXX Holic. I don't even know what it's called. If it's supposed to be something different, I guess let me know in the comments. They also announced a new figure from Aquamarine, where it's going to be the 2013 Racing Miku. I'm most likely going to get her, even though we don't even know what her sculpt is yet. It's totally beautiful. Plus, Aquamarine hasn't really failed me yet. And then, okay, so I've never read 10 Count. I know nothing about it. I, sadly, am not a Fujoshi. These 2 figures I'm obsessed with. I feel like I need to read 10 Count before I pre-order them, and thankfully it looks like I'll have a little bit of time before the pre-orders open. But, okay, I have it written down on, like, a notebook because I'm going to screw this up. But it's Shirotani Tadaomi and Kurose Riku, and they made bunny girl, bunny boy version. So it's bunny versions. So it's, like, sexy bunny guys. Oh my god, like, look at the abs. Look at the abs. And look, they have bunny ears. And it's, you know, and everybody's always complaining that only the girls get hypersexualized. Well, screw you. Now we have beautiful boys getting hypersexualized, and I'm so happy, and let's do more of it because I want all of these figures, and these boys are way too beautiful, so I'm very excited for them. And then my second to last scale figure, and then we're going to jump into other figures. It is this set from, I say set, it's most likely going to be sold separately, but I would totally buy the set. The only thing is I want to see them painted before I fully decide, but it's from Union Creative, and it is a Lelouch and Suzaku together. I'm really excited about this. I love Lelouch, but Suzaku is like husbando status, so I'm really excited. I definitely am going to need Suzaku, and then because I'm the collector, I have to buy Lelouch to go with him, but they're really beautiful. Let's see how they come out once they're colored and they're out for pre-order, because even these sculpts are still a little rough. So we'll see how they come out, but that's really beautiful. And then the last scale figure I wanted to show you. This one made my heart aflutter as a Cardcaptor Sakura fan, but finally we get to see the scaled version of the prototype. It's not painted yet, so it's not a full decomas, but once we can see her painted, I am super excited. She's 1/7 scale, but I still kind of feel like I need to see her in person to see how big she is, because 1/7 sounds really big. I don't think she's going to be as big as the Stars Shine Bright with you. I don't remember how she's called, but this other big Sakura figure. I don't think she's going to be as big as that one because that one has a really big base, but this one is so beautiful. I'm very excited to order her because I love Sakura and everything about her. I've got one Figma to touch on. I definitely want this Mako. I'm obsessed with Kill la Kill. I love Mako. I need this figure. Then I just wanted to show off a few last Nendroids that I was really excited about. We have a Nendroid Harry Potter. Oh my god, he's way too cute. And he's got a little head wig on his arm. Oh, I love him. And then we're also going to get a Hermione Granger and a Ronald Weasley along with them. So I'm pretty excited to have like a little Harry Potter Nendroids. It's going to be really too cute. We get a Lakia Nendroid that's going to be from Beatless. This from Steins Gate. I'm really happy he's finally getting a Nendroid, but we got Okabe Rintaro, and it's the Hyoin Kyoma version, and I love him so much, so I'm really happy he's getting a Nendroid. Also, Sakura, based off of that one scaled figure we saw, is getting a Nendroid that I'm really excited about. But then these two came out of freaking nowhere. Good Smiles teaming up with Aquamarine, and they're making an Aria and an Alice Nendroid, and I'm so happy. I could not be happier to see these get released. And then the best figure, the one that won Wonfes for me, the one that actually made me realize that I am the worst figure fan in the world, because apparently this got announced like a month ago and I didn't even know. But Simon is getting a Nendroid from Gurren Lagann, and also Gurren Lagann itself is getting a figure. It's called a Motoroid. It's this new thing. I don't know anything about it, but you better believe I'm going to buy it, because I need to pose them, as you see here, with its Simon on top of the Motoroid. I love Gurren Lagann. It's my #2 show, right under Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm obsessed with everything about it. Yoko's my #1 all-time waifu. I own every figure of her. And I'm just constantly, anytime that anything Gurren Lagann's coming out, I'm immediately buying it. So I'm really excited that they're releasing more products from this series, just because it's always been something near and dear to my heart. I've still got my fingers crossed that like these are going to do so well that they're going to consider making like a Yoko 2.0 Nendroid, because the old Nendroid, while she's absolutely beautiful, could definitely have some new touch-ups based on the new sculpting techniques that Good Smile has. So it would be really cool to see a new version of her. But then, like, if I had my way, we would just have every Yoko ever made into a possible figure, because I love her so much. But yeah, those were all of my favorite picks from Wonfes. Were there any that I showed off that you liked? Were there any that you were completely obsessed with that I missed? Let me know in the comments down below. This is my first YouTube video, so I really hope you guys like it. If you guys want more content like this, make sure to subscribe, and then let me know in the comments that you liked it. And then, I don't know, leave a like, because I guess that's what you do on YouTube. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and keep on collecting.